Ladies, this is not a drill. The men are grifting. The men are in the middle of a migration. The he, man, woman haters of TikTok are slowly switching up their content. They are slowly switching up their content. Another mutual and I were having a conversation in the DMs talking about, have you noticed? And then another mutual of mine made a video today talking about it. And I'm just like, I've been noticing it, but I'm just like, at first, I just kind of chalked it up to the conversation or the topic at hand that they were talking about were so common sense that the only side to be on was the woman's side. The only side to be on in the discussion was the woman's side. But I'm seeing a pattern. A pattern is beginning to emerge. And to that I say, you can't trick me. You can't trick me. I see y'all. Ladies, before y'all get to double tapping, before y'all get too excited, go watch his old videos. Go watch his old videos. Because here's my thing, right? I'm not saying that people cannot grow and learn and switch their position, reshape their thinking, right? But I think along with reshaping your thinking and your perspective, and changing your stance on certain subject, you need to address that change, right? For me, this is my personal opinion, right? So if I have an ideology that I've been steadfast and I've been double, triple downing on before, and then one day I'm presented with new information that now causes me to rethink my position, I'm going to say, you know what, y'all? I used to believe this and this thing opened my eyes and now I see the error in my ways. But that's not happening. They're just tiptoe, tiptoe. They just creeping in like, did they see us? And they're going to come in. They're going to sit down. They're going to pour themselves a glass of wine. They're going to fucking cross their legs and act like they've been in here the whole fucking time.
The problem with her, and I don't know who these content creators are on TikTok because I guess they got TikTok wars in the same way that they do on every other platform. And thank you guys for sending this to me in my email. I always like to give credit to the content creators. That's just the right thing to do. Regardless of whether you agree with them or not, you always give credit to the content creator. So if y'all want to go and check out her content, this is the first time, I believe, I'm not sure, because I react to a lot of content. But if this is the first time that you've seen her, then go and check out her platform because the link is down in the description of this video. I always give credit. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. Now, I'm going to slice this down in a few different ways, but I'm reacting to it from the lens of a person that has also been labeled red pill content, which I don't know what red pill content is. Red pill is applicable to literally anything in life. If you come to the realization of how money truly works versus what they've been preaching to you, then you've been red pilled, right? If you wake up to the idea that, wait a minute, liberals and Democrats have been using me for my vote, but the black community has never gotten anything for it, maybe I should consider both sides are becoming an independent, that means that you've woken up, right? Red pill in its essence is basically realizing the truth and the reality of the situation, and however it is that you react to it, right? And then to add additional context to that, you'll often have a person that goes extreme left or extreme right. So you'll see people or women that become extreme feminists and say we need to completely decenter men and we need to remove ourselves and all of this stuff. And then you'll see men say that I hate these hoes and never get with a woman and just bust them down and leave them or whatever, so on and so forth. So they'll take the most extreme of a person and then say, hey, they red pill. when you can individually hold people accountable for what it is that they do, because the ultimate goal is to bring families together. The ultimate goal is to save the children by having two-parent households that are born within wedlock. The ultimate goal is to not have broken households and relationships and people decide that they want to go this way and go that way, and then they ultimately don't find happiness. And I think that we're missing the plot. Does she have a correct perspective? Yes, but you also have to throw in there, if her perspective is correct, then you also have to evaluate if her premise is correct. So I'll give you an example. Let's assume that a guy never held women accountable, or never spoke about women, or never was an advocate for men's rights. But then at the same time, he just gave women everything that they wanted to know, and he pandered from the beginning. And you never actually seen anything from the past that would show that he was against women or he was red pilled or any of that type of stuff. Let's say he's been pandering to women since he got on the internet. Does that make it good? Does that make it right? Does that mean that women that are in a certain boat should support him? Because we've seen tons of content creators from the past and today, and we know that as long as they continue to pander to women and tell them what they want to hear, then women are going to support and give over their money and their dollars. So if the intention, and this is the part that she missed, because there are a lot of people that switch their content. There are a lot of people that evolve and change their mindset. There are a lot of people that go this way or go that way. I see people switch from, you know what I'm saying, liberal to Republican. I've seen people go from anti-family to finally finding a woman that adds value into his life based off of his principles, and he gets married. Does that mean that the premise isn't correct? Does that mean that the intention is not right? It has nothing to do about what the previous content is. Let me go ahead and remove this, all right? It has nothing to do with whether or not their previous content. People are supposed to evolve. People are supposed to grow. People are supposed to switch sides and do this and do that when they get new information that then informs them. You know, when their life changes, then you evolve. Now, in a general sense, I would never tell a guy to go and become a feminist, right? The part that makes her right about this conversation is that if you are doing it solely for the purpose of attracting a new audience and getting money, then I think that you should also hold the people that's been pandering to y'all in the beginning that never actually is a reflection of the thing that they advocating for. And I'm not gonna name no names. I've seen 1,000 of them, and we know who they are and where they are. But the point is that I think the bigger issue is that women are so easily finessed. Are y'all getting the results? Are y'all getting the right information? And are y'all actually having success from the advice that other women or guys that are pandering to y'all in the first place are giving y'all? And if not, then is the purpose just to make money, or is the purpose actually to fix our families, hold ourselves accountable, go back to traditional values, and then fix whatever it is, the issues and the trauma before you get into a new relationship? Somebody can hold you accountable without necessarily being far right or far left. Somebody can then agree with a woman without them necessarily having to pander. And I think that, and again, I'm speaking on this in a general sense. I don't even know who she's referring to. I seen her say fresh and fit. I seen that like appear down in the bottom. It's saying that even fresh and fit is evolving and trying to grift over and stuff like that. I don't know about that. I have not seen any content from Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit has always been advocates for leveling up, getting to your money, get the bag, working out, and all of that stuff. So I haven't seen that from Fresh and Fit. I don't know what they watching. I don't know what kind of clips that they being sent. I haven't seen that at all. But I think that you are supposed to evolve. You're not supposed to beat a dead horse. You're not supposed to say the same message over and over again. And I think that new information, cultural shifts, changes, popularity, popular culture, all of that stuff is supposed to inform your decision on whether or not you then go this way or you go that way. That's just my opinion, anyways. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Again, I always like to give a nod back to the content creators by linking down in the description. Again, Tej Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. We got a Patreon exclusive live stream, Sock Club. Yep, we're going to evaluate how we can capitalize over what's going on in society and the markets today politically. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.